Good morning, all of you. In class 11th accountancy, we are on chapter number 9, and the chapter number 9 is financial statements. And in financial statement, already we completed the theory part. And as you know, the final accounts means financial statements are classified in two parts basically. One is to know the profitability and second is to know about the financial position. So for know the profitability, the organization has to prepare trading and P&L account because trading account shows gross profit and gross loss and profit and loss account shows net profit and net loss. And as well, balance sheet is also prepared to know about the financial position, total assets and liabilities. Okay, so balance sheet shows the financial position, or how much amount is the capital and the total assets and what are the amount of liabilities. So, what are the items included in trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet? Already I explained you, and through various presentations I am going to show you. Look at the screen, then you will be able to understand. See, one by one. Already I explained you many things. Look at the screen. First of all, I told you that opening stock is to be entered in debit side, then purchase and returns to be subtracted and purchase, both cash and credit included. Then wages. Wages are to be included because these are directly related with the factory for loading, unloading, for production of goods, and these are debited to trading account. Children, please note down the notes. It will be easy for you to write about that. See, in the exam, we can give you what we understand by wages and where it will be shown. Wages refers to remuneration paid to workers who are directly engaged in the factory, production places, manufacturing activities. See, there is a big difference between wages and salary from accounting point of view. Wages debited to trading account while salary debited to profit and loss account. Then carriage inward, freight inward. Inward means all the expenditures which are to be incurred on bringing materials, goods purchased to the place of factory. Okay, that's why carriage inward and freight inward are debited to trading account. These are the transportation expenses which are related with the production process. And carriage outward, freight outward. Outward will be debited to P&L account, profit and loss account, because outward are related with the sales and distribution. And I have told you very clearly that all the production related expenditures to be added in trading, while all production, after production, selling, office, distribution and means all are in profit and loss. Now see, fuel, water, power, gas. Fuel means coke, coal. These all are related with the production process, hence to be included in trading account because all factory manufacturing production expenses in trading account. Next, packing charges, packaging materials, direct expenses incurred in factory place, then it is trading account, but the packing refers or include in selling expenses because it refers to the big containers, or to the transportation, then it will be indirect expenses and debited to profit and loss account. Okay. Now salaries. Just now we discussed about salaries. Please note down. Salaries include all those compensation of employees paid to the administration, godown, warehouses, selling and distribution, for office maintenance, for running the business. All the perks, perquisites, facilities, compensation of employees, all to be like rent-free accommodation, free meal, lunch facility, uniform, medical facility, education facility, all to be included in salaries, and salaries always debited to profit and loss account. Yes, good. Now rent paid. If rent paid of factory or production premises, then it will be termed as direct expenses and in trading account. Otherwise, if the clearly mentioned or not mentioned, then it will be treated as indirect expenses and shown on the debit side of profit and loss account. It includes office and ground rent, municipal rates, taxes, factory rent and rates and taxes. So everything amount rent paid is shown on the debit side of profit and loss account. Now interest paid on loans, bank overdrafts, renewal of bill exchange charges, yes, interest on bank overdraft. In business studies or in the chapter bank reconciliation statement, you have studied about the bank overdraft term. Bank overdraft means nowadays banks are giving services to withdraw more than the deposits. Yes, that's why it is termed as overdraft. And on that part, banks will charge some amount of interest. It is an expense, that's why debited to profit and loss account. Now, commission paid, generally, businessmen paid commission on transactions. Some transactions through an agent, then it is debited to profit and loss account. This is an expense. Now see, repairs. Repairs and small renewals, replacements relating to plant and machinery, furniture, fixtures, fittings. For keeping them in working conditions are included under this head. Such expenditures is debited to profit and loss account. Miscellaneous expenses, various expenses, which are known as trade expenses. See, trade expenses never included in trading account. The name is similar, we know it, but trade expenses is generally related with selling, distribution, office expenses. That's why they are to be included in P&L account. Very good. Various expenses, sundry expenses, miscellaneous expenses, trade expenses. Okay. Now see what are items will be in on the credit side. Simple. In the trading account, sales less returns. See, gross sales means cash or credit total, then minus sales return, then the amount will come net sales. Okay. It is shown on the credit side of the trading account, and goods returned by the customers are known as return inward, and return inward is also known as sales return. It is to be deducted from total sales, and the computed amount is known as net sales. Other incomes besides salaries and other gains and incomes are also recorded in the profit and loss account. Example of such incomes are rent received, dividend received, interest received, discount received, commission received, etc. So all received incomes. If you are a landlord, rent receipt. If you are invested in company, dividend receipt. If you are invested in banks, interest receipt. If you are dealing or on the cash basis, discount receipt. Commission received if you have performed some work as an agent. Now the closing entry, one by one, you should note down. All the items of the debit side of trading account are to be transferred, okay, for compilation. Opening stock, purchase account, wages account, carriage inward account and direct expenses account are closed by transferring to the debit side of the trading account. See, note down. Give the heading closing entries. Give the heading closing entries. And next, first point. Closing entries means balances are transferred at the end of the year, financial year. And first entry for transfer of, please note down, first entry for transfer of opening stock, purchase, wages, carriage inward, other direct expenses. So first entry is trading account debit to opening stock, to purchase, to wages, to carriage inward, to other direct expenses. In the exam, we can give you write the closing entry for transfer of purchase account. What will be the entry? Yes, please. Trading account debit to purchase account. It is not necessary that all the items to be given in the question. Whatever things are there, you have to note down the way trading account will be debited by these. In the exam, anyone can come or few of will come. Now, purchase return will be closed by transferring to the purchase account. Just now I told you because we have to show net purchase. Total of, okay, net purchase is equals to cash purchase plus credit purchase minus purchase return. Cash purchase plus credit purchase minus purchase return. Now opposite of net sales, same way, cash sales plus credit sales minus sales return minus sales return. Got it? So in the books we have to show net purchase and net sales. So what to do about purchase return and sales return? These are to be transferred to purchase account and this is to sales account. Then you will come to know about net purchases. Good? Yes. Now similarly, sales return is also transferred to sales account. Good. Now how to transfer sales? What will be the closing entry for transferring of sales? Note down sales account debit to trading account. Now, all the expenses and losses are closed by recording the following entries. Note down from the screen, profit and loss account debit to expenses individually, to losses individually. Okay, now what I am going to show you. See, if I am going to give you one question in exam, What will be the closing entry for salaries paid? Yes, please. Simple. Look at the screen. Profit and loss account debit to salaries paid account. Okay. What will be the closing general entry for advertisement expenses paid? Please. Same. No change. Profit and loss account debit to advertisement expenses. See, my dear children, when I taught you three golden rules in the accountancy, I told you that will be used in everywhere whenever you need to go about rules. Three rules. So here we are using third rule. Okay, all expenditures are debited and then it will be transferred or closed. Then the entry will be profit and loss account debit. Profit and loss account debit by all the losses and expenditures individually. Now I am going to ask you a question. If yes, you can get the question. Loss by fire 500 rupees. Loss by theft 500 rupees. What will be the general entry for closing? So, simple entry, see the screen. Profit and loss account debit to loss by fire to loss by theft. Now, gains and income are closed. Just opposite of it. All the losses and expenses are debited in P&L account, then all the incomes and gains then P&L account will become credit, reverse of it. Okay? So here income individually account debit, gains individually account debit to P&L account. Now children see what I am going to tell you. Just be careful. Rent received from tenant, what will be the closing general entry? Rent received account debit to profit and loss account. Simple. Okay. Another question. Interest received from bank account. If passed through closing entry, which account will be credited? Simple. See which account will be credited. Look here. Profit and loss account. Now, for closing the account of expenses, trading account debit to purchase to wages, or for closing the expenses to P&L, then P&L debit to salary, to rent, to bad debts, for transferring the accounts of revenue, sales account debit note down, for the income, commission received to P&L. Note down these general entries. These are the easiest way for doing that topic. Please note down the general entries. Tanish Malik. Tanish Malik. Please keep your video on. So you have to note down these general entries. See, it's very easy. Purchase account will be transferred to trading account. Wages account transferred to trading account. Salaries transferred to profit and loss account, because just now in this class only I told you the difference between wages and salaries. Wages are direct expenses related with factory, manufacturing and production. That's why these are termed as direct expenses, and direct expenses transferred to trading account, and salaries are indirect expenses. That's why it is transferred to profit and loss account. So all the indirect expenses are transferred to P&L. Good. Now see. Note down the format. First format. Trading and P&L account of ABC For the year ended 31st March, this side is debit, this side is credit. To opening stock, to purchase less returns, to wages, to carriage inward, to freight inward, to gross profit, carried down by sales. If the figure remains this side, that will be termed as gross loss. Okay, gross profit transfer this side and gross loss transfer to this side. Note down the format, my dear children. Trading and profit and loss account. See, the format is of account type but without date column, because date is not required, as date already given, that is 31st March. Closing date already. This side all the items are fixed. Here opening stock, purchase minus purchase return, wages, carriage inward, freight inward, cartage inward, coal, power, fuel, any expenses which is related with factory, manufacturing, that will be debited. This side sales, less sales return and closing stock. Then gross profit to be transferred this side, gross loss to be transferred this side. This side, credit side, all income received. Make the format, all income received, and this side, all expenditure to be paid. Rent, rates, taxes, advertisement, salary, commission, discount, repair, bad debts, depreciation. Please note down. Loss by fire, loss by theft. Bad debts means the amount which is irrecoverable. Postage, stationery, rent, interest, discount, and here this side all the received, rent received, discount received, commission received, then net profit. If the amount remains this side, that is termed as net profit, and if the amount remains at this side, that is termed as net loss. Now, this is the concept of gross profit and not net profit. Trading account shows, see, the trading account shows gross profit. Trading account is the first part, and profit and loss account or second part shows net profit. If debit side is more than credit side, then net loss. Okay. Now see, trading account shows basic operational activities. Trading account is prepared to know the gross profit and gross loss. It involves all direct expenses. Direct expenses means, note down, just you will be able to direct expenses directly connected with the manufacturing of products, with the purchase of goods, like carriage inward, freight inward, all of that. And other are indirect expenses. Indirect expenses are which are related with sales, distribution, office, etc. See the formula, then you will be able to understand how to calculate gross profit. Gross profit is equals to sales minus purchase plus direct expenses. It's the easiest way. Then gross profit is transferred to profit and loss account, and then indirect expenses are transferred to the debit side of second part, which is P&L account, and all the incomes are transferred to the credit side. Then we will get to know the formula of net profit. See, the formula of net profit is simple. Gross profit plus other income minus indirect expenses. If you have any doubt, you can